It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now a give to Garindo. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He'll go right back to Garindo. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First and 10 from the 41. Young working from the gun. They'll get this one to Watkins. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
First and 10 from the 41.
Here we go.
Man in motion here. To the air on first down. Young. Got a man. Bowers has it. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap now to Young. Forced out to his right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. First and 10 now at the 29. Now it's Young. Connection made to Isaac Garindo. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
after a good pickup. They've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, sack.
From the 23. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Steelers have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. James with the tackle. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Here we go, son.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Sit high.
Handoff headed right. It's Akers. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Jacorian Bennett there for the tackle. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing a 4th down. On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. He spins right by him. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it'll be Raider football. First down, ball at the 36. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
This will be cut by Watkins. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Young on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 32. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that's all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. That's caught for the first. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Garindo. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Young. He brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Young. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Off play action, it's Fields. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He fires one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football.
Here we go.
They're looking at 1st down here. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. We're good. Right.
From the 46. Setting up the screen. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep Kate for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go. Go.
They'll run here on first down. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker. Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Angel. Here we go, Slot.
Slot receiver headed left.
Tonight.
Fields now on 3rd. Caught by Freiermuth. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
He connects downfield on 4. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They find 21 yards and get the first down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on
4. Here we go, Slot.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Up. Don't jump. Ready? Sit high.
Fields out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Raiders loading up the secondary on 3rd down. Count them, 6 DBs on the field. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Rolling left, buying some time. The throw is caught. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Young working from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
And go.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That punt goes 63 yards. And the Steelers will take over possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him. The ball's out, he lost it. And the Raiders get to it. And Vegas takes it back for a touchdown. The Raiders parlay the turnover into a lead. Step one is just making the hit, Brock. Step two, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step three, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy.
Yep.
A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
They'll run here from the gun. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
He puts some juice on a deep throw. That's caught at the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers push their lead to 3. Now Boswell on to send this away. Danny Gray to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Young on the play action. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Wide open down the field, and he has it. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Raiders need only 1 to take the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. They're down to their... this half. First and 10 now from the 30.
Punch right. Here we go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And 2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
Fields on third. Wilson's got it. This gets the first and more. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. The give now out of the shotgun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Right.
Looking to throw Fields. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing third and long.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Here we go, son. Right.
Throw on third down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Raiders, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Let's go.
Play action now. Young. He's on the move. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky. Stay tight and force the throw away.
On second and 10, Young. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
551. Don't jump.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hits his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Finds a man right side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Easy. Here we go, son.
Running back sent in motion.
Okay. Son.
Fields on 1st down. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Another throw for Fields. This is caught inside the 15. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Easy. Here we go.
Hand off to the back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 14. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, 550. Here we go.
Here's Fields to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's got it deep downfield. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Blown back gets the handoff. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Here we go. All right.
Off play action, it's Fields. It is caught left side. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On the give, it's Garendo. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they'll get ready to go on offense.
EQ! Here we go, son.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
Let's go Alpha right here. Don't jump. Ready?
Trying it left side with Akers. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go, son. Good night.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
The Steelers set to punt it. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And they'll get to this one right around, no, actually exactly at the 15-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
From the gun, Garindo. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Now Young. That throw finds Laube. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And it'll be their football. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go.
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for George Pickens that time. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now first run of the game, Zamir White. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
When you call that 1st down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. Dante Jackson takes it away.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth cake down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, Man, he is killing his team.
Go.
First down throw for Fields. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. Only one quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Steelers start with it trailing. Their postseason in jeopardy. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Here we go. Tonight.
Here's a give up the middle. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And the Raiders get to it. And what a hit. That nearly forced another fumble, but he hangs on to it on the return. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
They get 22 on that one. And that's good for Raiders first. They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on first. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
They'll come up first and 10. They'll go right back to Garindo. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Young working from the gun. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Young throwing here. Hauled in by Garindo. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond a field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. We're good. Tonight.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Here we go.
2nd and 6 now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And the Raiders get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. Oh boy, they cleaned up the... issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Trying an inside give to Garindo. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Garindo again. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They'll run here following the penalty. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 3 yards that time. They're left to figure out a 3rd and 15. Back now, pressure on its way. That's complete to Garindo. Move past the 40. And they make the tackle at the 38.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
2nd and 10 now. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Throwing on 3rd and long. That's taken in by Fryermuth. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40.
Here we go, here we go.
They are throwing it again. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's a Steelers first down.
First down and 10 yards to go.
18, pioneer. Come on, set. Take go.
Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From the gun on third down. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers cut the lead down to just 2. Now this could be the game right here. Down a score, they need to get this ball back. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Garindo. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. First down play, that's him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Raiders up by just a couple of points. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now a give to Garindo. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. And the Steelers going nickel, 3rd down. Now a give to Garindo, running left. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Got all of it, and this is good. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Now to throw. Targeting the sideline, and Fryermuth has it. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Go.
To throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Here he is to throw. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Ready. Take go.
Throwing now. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Second and 3 now. One final shot here. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road.